it's Ashley Simone here. I am in the car, and yes, I am driving, and I shouldn't be recording and driving, but y'all, I know I am late today, but oh my God, when y'all hear the dream that I had last night, it was worth the wait. Hey guys, it's Ashley Simone here. I'm so sorry that this video is late today, but it was worth the wait. I promise it was worth the wait. So let's jump right into it. I don't got no notes today, but what happened in my dream last night was just amazing to me. First off, this little girl was playing at the gate of this, I think it was like a plantation. She was playing at the gates, and she took the lock off the gate, and the owner of the plantation was really upset about it. So I think he was going to take the girl as a slave or something, but her father saw her, the little girl's dad. He saw her, he went over there, and he gave his life instead of letting the owner take his little girl. So the man takes him, the owner takes the father, and he put him in this orange jumpsuit, just like if he was going to prison, and he put the shackles on him, and he kind of like just tossed him in the back, like tossed him in this group of other, with this group of other men, I don't know, other people. It was probably like 5 other people. He just tossed them with that group of people, and they all had orange on, and they all had shackles on. So that group of people, they were in front of this tree. They all was like bowing down and praying to this tree. So when it was time for everybody to get up and move, the little girl's dad, he took the tree with him. He picked up the tree and took it with him, and he kind of like ran away. And it wasn't like he got out of the plantation, out of the gates. He just ran away to like a different part of the field or wherever they was at. And he was like sad. But then out of nowhere, this shadow came up against the brick wall, because everything was kind of like bricked. Like the whole perimeter of this plantation was bricked. And all I saw was a shadow on the wall, and the shadow looked like Kermit the Frog. And he was like, just follow me. And the man started to follow Kermit. And as he was following Kermit disappeared. But when he got to the end of the path that he was on, it was like, when you looked up, it was like a well. So it's a well, and the well, it's like all bricked. And going up the well on the bricks was like a vine. It was like a real sturdy vine, and it went all the way up to the top, and it was opening up there. So the man ended up turning into a little boy. As he was walking that path, he turned into a little boy with a little dog. So the little boy started to climb up the vine, and he made it out. And when he made it out, he didn't have his dog with him, his little puppy with him, and he was upset about it. And me just saying this right now is just bringing so much revelation to my mind. So once he made it out, his dog got left behind. When he got on solid ground, his eyes were shut, and there was blood coming out of his eyes. It was like his eyeballs were gone. And he started to pray to God and ask God to give him his sight back, give him his eyeballs back. And I woke up. So let's go back, because there's a lot of key points to this dream. So, number one, when that girl father sacrificed his own life to save his child, that's just like Jesus dying on the cross for us to save us from our own sins. That's what that girl father did for her. And when he got thrown in there dressed in orange and had the cuffs on him, and he was in front of that tree was a evergreen tree, which means those are trees that they stay green year round through whatever season it is. It's always going to be green. So that orange jumpsuit was the fire of God. Those people who were in orange were God's people. They had the fire inside of them. They could deliver a word. They could set people free for God. And so he got on his knees and he prayed. And after he prayed, he got up and the shackles were gone. He picked up that tree. That tree was an evergreen tree. So when he picked up that tree, it was like he was saying, no matter what he has to face, no matter how many seasons he got to go through to get where he needs to be free, he's going to go through it. So as he picked up that tree and he continued to walk, he was sad, but he had faith that God was still going to bring him out no matter what, because he already knew he already knew who God was. He was dressed in orange. He had the fire in him. So he was still walking. He didn't know how he was going to make it out, but he still was walking. He had that faith. That tree was a symbol of his faith. It was a symbol of his faith, and he kept walking. And as he kept walking, that's when Kermit came up. This part just touches my heart, because have y'all ever heard of the ArchAngle Gabriel? Kermit is the ArchAngle Gabriel. Gabriel is the angel who is not classified as a female or a male. But he has this feminine energy. And is Kermit a boy or a girl? Because from my understanding, Kermit, he be knowing all the tea. His little memes, he knows all the tea. He always in everybody's business. And I think his famous quote is, Kermit's favorite line is, but that's none of my business, is what Kermit is known for saying, but that's none of my business. So Gabriel, he works for God, guiding these people to him. And in my dream, Kermit was like, girl, let's go, get up, let's go. Come on, follow me. I got you, just follow me. Like, he knew the ropes. He knew what he was doing. He knew where he was taking me. Like, girl, like, hold your head up. Let's go. He was saying that to the girl's dad. Just, let's go. I got you. And it was just amazing, because who gets to be around ArchAngle Gabriel? That's a blessing all by itself. And I'm so honored to just be a witness of meeting this angel. I heard that angel because he is an important angel, and it was just an honor for him to come to me last night and wanting to lead me to where God is taking me. So y'all, I'm so excited about it. So as this man, as he began to walk this path, he began to turn into a little boy. And as we begin to grow in Christ, there's a lot of things, a lot of ways that we didn't have stack up on us. We gotta let it all fall off. We can't go into God's presence or be who He called us to be with all that extra stuff on us. It ain't gonna work. You can't work like that. So that boy just that man turning into a boy, it's like how God says we gotta be as children to Him. He is our Father. He wants us to be His babies. He wants us to be His babies. He wants us to learn from Him, to grow in Him, to grow and learn and the way he wants us to learn, not the things that the world has taught us, because we need to know his way. That's how we're going to make it to him one day. That's how we're going to make it to the kingdom one day. So as the boy crawled up the vine and he made it to the well, to the top of the well, and he was blind, but God gave him his sight back. He was blind. He was blind to a lot of things he didn't know about. And God, so when I think back, and I can't remember who, I think it was Saul, when Saul didn't believe in God and God took his sight away from him, and then he gave it back to him after he made it to where he needed to go. That's what I think about when I saw that little boy and he didn't have his sight, but God gave it back to him. Saul did not believe. You got to believe in God. You got to believe that Christ is who he said he is to us. You have to believe. You ain't getting nowhere without believing. You have to believe. You cannot be lukewarm. You got to believe with your whole heart. You got to know that he is who he said he is, because he is. How you going to be second guessing somebody? Don't second guess my guy. If he say he's going to do it, you better know he's going to do it. He's going to do it for you. So the last part, that well. How many unions were made at a well in the Bible? I don't even know, but I know it was a lot. I think, who was it? Isaac and his wife, Jacob and his wives, Jesus, and everybody who believed in him, who wanted to join with him. How many unions happened there? How many unions happened at a well? How many people joined together at a well? Y'all, if this word did not encourage you to trust in God and to keep going, no matter what it may look like, no matter how long you've been fighting, season after season after season, you still holding on. You still carrying your faith like it ain't nothing. Battle after battle, attack after attack, you still carrying on. You still giving God the praise. He's going to do it for you. Your promised land is coming. It's already here. You just gotta believe. Believe it, and it shall be done. It is done. It is done. Your promised land is here. I'm so excited for y'all. I'm excited for the people who are here on my channel, the new subscribers. I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I can't express that enough, because I know that God is doing things in this season, and either you're going to be on the right side and reap all your blessings, get all your fruits, collect all your fruit, get all your fruit back, every seed that you planted, collect all that harvest, everything that the devil thought that he took from you, get that back plus 10 times more. Get it all back. Get everything back. But y'all, I am going to get off of this, and I will be back tonight. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the angel Gabriel, and just a little bit more about him or her. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that this video blessed somebody, because I know it blessed me. And I love you guys, and thank you so much. Bye.